Welcome to the We Out Here show.
Hey, 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 hey.
Do you like thigh meat or you like that white meat? Do you like that dark? Do you like that white? Do you like that leg? Do you like that chicken ling ling? Chicken ling ling. It's a chicken wing ling. Chicken ling ling. One day I'm gonna open up a chicken joint. It's gonna be called chicken wing ling ling.
Oh shit!
That's my favorite one to date, bro. That's my favorite.
Welcome to the We Out Here MMA, not podcast but show, but now podcast / successful live stream this past weekend. I just want to thank everyone who came to the live stream yesterday.
Thank you so much, guys.
I'm not going to thank Alex because Alex didn't come. But I'm going to thank all our fans who showed up. Shout out to, what is it, Daniel Puerta. Who else was on there? There was also Andrew Yang came through.
Andrew Yang.
Andrew Yang came through.
And all the proceeds from the live stream, guys, is going to go to Gilbert's Chicken Wing Ling
Ling.
Ooh.
Hey, Alex,
So
for
thank
sure,
you
can you make me a chicken wing ling ling like theme song?
Bro. Yeah.
I got you, bro.
He got me. Guys, I'm here with my husbands. I'm here with Alex Lift God Acosta. Nothing is too hard for him. I'm also here with my other husband. His name is Nick the Ear Dunn, professional weight. I don't know what he does, actually.
Manager. I'm a weight manager.
He's a weight manager. He's a professional weight manager. But when you ask him about nutrition and you're a celebrity that's Korean, he doesn't know how to answer that.
Okay, hold on.
Link
hold
right
on,
video
hold on.
right here.
No.
Well,
I
it's
never
more
give
complicated.
general recommendations to any client, celebrity, Bobby Lee, or another Korean man. I don't do that, okay? That's not what NTE is all about, my babies, okay? That's not what I do.
He's not.
I
If
have
that's
morals
not.
in this game, okay?
But guess who doesn't have morals and will take clients is Gorilla Gang Fitness. Hit up that other screen if you want just random fake nutrition management as well. Guys, we are here at the We Out Here almost recap of a wild weekend. We had the UFC 261 pay-per-view. So I think we should get into the fight recap, no cap.
Oh, wow.
Because there's a lot to talk about. Let's start off in the main card of the first fight, Jimmy Crute versus Anthony Smith. Yo, this fight was kind of good starting off. Anthony Smith, you know, he's on a 2-fight win streak now. But prior to that, people were kind of writing him off. Like, after John
Is he on a
Jones.
win streak?
I believe this was his second win. But before that, dude, I think some people were saying, like, he even looked like he was just done. Like, he just gave up on fighting. And he looked good, popping that jab, throwing that kick. Jimmy Crute looked great as well. I know Nick and Alex, you both have talked about him being like, this is like the next dude for sure in the next couple of years. Unfortunately, had a broken nerve. You know what I say to that?
Fix those nerves, bro.
Fix those nerves. Got to train
those
those
nerves.
nerves.
Pretty sure I chose Smith though. Just saying. So
Did you really?
I
Are
did.
you sure you didn't say Jimmy Crute to platter?
I'm pretty sure I said Smith.
He actually picked Ratchik, so it's kind of embarrassing.
He just
kind of
got
embarrassing.
confused. What do you guys make of this? Good win for Anthony Smith. I think Jimmy Crute didn't lose any value in this fight. It was just unfortunate. But also check your kicks.
I mean, or not check your
Let's not talk about chicken kicks right now, bro.
Or-
Let's not get into that right now.
Chicken
Let's
ling
wait till the
ling.
next fight.
Chicken
Ooh.
ling
Chicken
ling.
ling ling. Chicken ling ling. We have to get shirts made. Chicken ling ling? Come on.
Chicken wing. Is it chicken wing ling ling or chicken ling ling?
Chicken wing ling ling.
Ling. All right,
Chicken
guys.
wing,
Hey,
ling.
all you artists out there, send the graphics to our IG page, and the winner will get a free shirt. Let's do it. What's next for Anthony Smith? And what's next for Jimmy Crute? Let's just do a quick matchmaker for this.
Jimmy Crute needs to fix his nerves. That's first.
100%.
Yeah,
I
check
think
his
that-
nerve.
I kind of want to see them run it back, kind of.
Really?
That fight was, I kind of want to see that because, look, Anthony Smith was winning the first half of the round. By the way, he looked good. And he's actually coming off a 2-fight losing streak,
So
actually.
this was his first win.
First win. And his last
okay.
fight was Glover, right? So that was the fight where we're all
No,
like,
I thought he just beat Devin something.
Devin Clark.
Devin.
Yeah, I think he just
Booker?
beat Devin Clark. And I was gonna say Devin Booker too.
But Devin Booker.
Oh
is
yeah,
kinda
you're
fire.
right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He subbed him. I forgot about that fight. I don't know how to read dates apparently, so that's just something. That's a fun fact. about me.
Hey, matchmake for me.
No,
Matchmake for me.
way.
I want to see him run it back.
Run it back. I like that. That's not bad. Alex, what do you think? Run it back, or
got-
you say Anthony fights John Jones again?
I say Anthony Smith fights Thiago Santos in a rematch because they fought at middleweight and he lost. And Thiago Santos is on a 2-fight losing streak. Anthony Smith just won. Thiago Santos is ranked higher than him.
I like
Let's
that.
get it, baby.
Nick, when you hold here, just do this. You can see the activation.
My shoulder
Nick,
is all
what
jacked
do you think?
up,
You want to change it again? Because someone says
Yeah, I want to change it. And I
malleable?
think he should fight Thiago Santos because they fought again. I feel like they should rematch.
Shit.
I think that'd be really good.
See when Alex
Or
does the
another-
research before the show and he really puts thought, and Nick goes, "Run every fight back." You know what, Anderson Silva, Chris Weidman, run it back.
Oh no, I have a better proposition.
Go ahead.
Anthony Smith should fight Uriah Hall. Boom. Kill two
Hey, you
birds
know
with
what?
one stone.
See, Nick, when you put your mind to it, Nick, you come out with some delicious golden nuggets. Only
Thank you.
here at Chicken Wing Ling Ling.
You beat me to it, you motherfucker.
That's gonna be our day. It's gonna be Nick's golden chicken nuggets. There you go.
Kind of a tongue twister, but that's cool.
Okay, so let's move on to the next fight. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to talk about Chris Weidman and Uriah Hall. I think Nick just said that's a pretty good match. I think Uriah Hall takes what's his name, Anthony Smith next. I like that. That can be fun. Oh yeah, Chris Weidman broke his leg.
Fuck, I don't mean to laugh, but
Did he?
the way you said that was just
did
came out of
he?
left field and caught me off guard.
Dude, that sucks,
good
man.
good news though. He's on the road to recovery. He got a surgery the morning after, and he said he can't walk for 8 weeks. So
And
but I
then
feel
he
like he's
can't
gonna defy
drive.
those odds.
Then he can't drive. Then after that, what is it? A year before he can start training.
Yeah.
Look, what sucks about this? This guy was already trying to get to this point where he was just to be able to fight Uriah Hall to compete with the elite, and then now this setback, a year. I guess I've never had to go through PT or anything like this, like crazy. But it just seems insane for a fighter.
Seems awful.
For a fighter.
This is
Especially
for
for a
sure.
leg. Yeah.
Yeah, this is for sure the worst leg break to date. I think. Like this is one of the worst ones, bro.
I still think I'm trying to remember. I hope it's not like recency bias, but I still being super shocked with Anderson and Chris.
The Anderson one was crazy.
That was
but like,
it was Anderson Silva. You're like,
but also it's like this was the first strike he threw.
yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Like nobody threw another. Uriah Hall didn't throw a strike. Chris Weidman threw a strike off the jump because usually what happens with these breaks is like an Anderson Silva fight against Chris Weidman. He threw a kick, checked it early, and he probably compromised the leg, and then he threw it again, and then the leg broke.
Yeah.
So like he must have gone into the fight with like a compromised leg or something, and he had no idea because usually it's really rare when you see just one shot and then it's out. Usually it happens earlier in the fight or like something compromises that shin bone. And oh my God, the way he stepped back on it, man, it was just horrifying. It was so,
It's the face. When you watch the replay when it's
and he's
his body's
screaming,
open,
dude.
because you see him step, and that's when he knows, and it's like, oh my God. And Uriah even was like, ugh.
Tiff wanted to see it again because she didn't watch it, and I went to the other room and I could hear the baseball bat like pop. That's what it sounded like. Oh,
Dude,
fucking horrifying, dude.
When Cindy came over after the fight, it's like, hey, watch this fight. She didn't see it, and she was like, what happened? I was like, hey, watch this replay. And then it was so uncomfortable for her. All she could do was smile and keep laughing. It was like,
Ew.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
You know why? Because she's a sociopath. Shout out to Cindy Galon. Lou.
She is
Lou
a
Galon.
financer of Chicken Wing Ling Ling. Come
Chicken
on.
Wing Ling Ling. Sorry. I was thinking about the
shit
fucking leg break.
Shit was
dude.
pretty
Oh.
bad, bro. Like I felt like I remember Dana White kind of threw shade at Uriah Hall. He was like, Uriah Hall, the first fighter to ever win an MMA fight without throwing a single strike.
But how do you call?
Do you think he
all
was
the
the
guys
guy
did was
though?
Yeah, because from what I've heard is that Dana White don't like Uriah Hall, and I've heard this from multiple people that are in UFC, like close to UFC peoples and shit. So
Look, guys, Alex works at Super Rare. He talks to a lot of trainers. He's just not trying to name drop, but Alex was in the in. He's friends with Trevor.
He
White.
is though. Alex gets all our guests.
All right, enough of that because, hey, look, here we out here MMA. We wish Chris a speedy recovery because that's terrible. All right, guys, let's get to our first of 3 championship fights. I believe it is Valentina Shevchenko and Jessica Andrade for the 125 belt. Yo, your girl, Alex, Valentina, she's Terminator,
Valentina Acosta.
huh? She's T2. She's you can't take her down. You can't stand up with her. And if she wins, she embarrasses you by doing a dance while you just have to stand there
and watch.
We'll start with you. What can she not do? How can you answer that question? Be honest. Give me a weakness.
She can't do a double backflip in one jump.
And that's about it. That's literally she can't be a platformer in a game. That's
she's so good. She's literally good at everything. I thought it was crazy when people were like, "Oh, Jessica Andrade, she has the power to knock her out." I'm like, y'all forget that she took some punches from Nunes, and Nunes be putting people to sleep at a way heavier weight class. So I don't know. She's just too good. She's Amanda Nunes, but for the 125 weight division. They're basically, no one's gonna be able to beat her right now. She's probably gonna not lose ever again until she retires, unless she fights Nunes. Nunes is the one fight where it's like, sorry, I had Yanni.
Hey guys, by the way, our show is really exciting, so just don't forget what he just did. Our show is really entertaining.
Bro, I just squatted 500 pounds. My body is beat, okay? What's it called? But no, she's just
how many pounds?
500, baby. If she fights Nunes again, that's really... Dana White was kind of talking about how he doesn't want to put that together. He's like, but if they both come to me and ask me to put the fight, yeah, we'll put the fight on. But he's not even interested in it.
They have.
That's the only fight that.
Were those exciting? If you're being objective, I'm trying to remember those fights. Were they like exciting back and forths, or is it?
Yeah, they were pretty exciting. Yeah, because the first fight, Nunes won the first round. Second round was a lot closer, and then Valentina really picked it up in the third round and won. And then the second fight, I clearly thought Valentina won. It was a good back and forth fight. It was close, but I thought Valentina won. So. They're good fights when they go. It's just, it's so close that it's like, people would get mad because it's just like they're both so good that, but that's the only fight that makes sense for Shevchenko if you want to challenge her. Every other fighter she's going to beat on that roster. There's no one that's going to beat her.
Yeah, it's interesting because you have, like you were saying, you have these two female fighters are probably like goats in their own respect. Amanda's kind of really cleared out like a who's who of names of people that were like, whoa, those are other girls that are like, yeesh. And it sucks for Valentina because it's kind of like, I feel like she's in that same level. It's just that her division doesn't have those same people, like those names for her to go after, because I think she's just on another dimension right now. So Nick, who would you give at the flyweight to Valentina if she doesn't get to do the 135?
Dude, there's literally nothing, right? It's like the only person that they can maybe say, like I heard people say Lauren Murphy, but like what Alex was saying, like the only fight that makes sense for her to do is literally Amanda Nunes. There's literally nobody else she could fight, right? Like to get eyes on. And even for Amanda Nunes, she cleared out the division.
Tatiana Suarez when she comes back.
But she's like super injured again. She got injured.
And she's at 115. She's not even at 125. Yeah,
fucking Gil, dude.
Got demonetized. The guy keeps cursing.
Sorry, chicken winglings. No, but it's just like it's so tough because 115 is clearly the most exciting women's division right now because there's a lot of contenders there, and
so good.
It just shows how dominant Shevchenko and Nunes is. Like there's nobody can compete with them, so they have to fight each other.
There is one fighter that I would like to see her fight, and I think she deserves it, is Jessica Ai.
Oh,
all right, so talking about
look how triggered Alex was. It was almost like anytime he hears the name Jessica Ai, there's so much rage. Hey man, she's just trying to live her life, bro.
Dude, that knockout was so bad.
Yeah, it was
for
really
Valentina.
bad.
Like that's like one of the most brutal knockouts you could ever see.
But no, all jokes aside, give her a couple more fights. I wouldn't be mad to see her fight her sister,
Antonina.
Think about that. Shevchenko versus Shevchenko. That's just cool promotional.
And then on the co-main, Jake Paul versus Logan Paul. Boom.
Oh, and below that,
sibling rivalry.
Pettis versus
you know who's going to be actually a good
Miller
fight for
versus
her
Miller.
if she can do it is Alexa Grasso, because she did look good in her debut. Remember, she beat up Macy Barber.
Yeah, but I still don't think Alexa Grasso has it at 125. Also, I feel like she should be at 115. And it's like,
Dude, Valentina's so good, bro.
She's good.
She speaks Spanish, yo.
That
She's
threw me
Spanish.
off. Not gonna lie, that threw me off when she started speaking
Really?
Spanish.
She always speaks Spanish.
I'm not used to her doing it.
I
She also
love it,
speaks
dude.
Mandarin,
I'm such a big fan.
Yeah, so
I
I guess guys, we just have to wait for the Amanda Nunes fight because I feel like Alex was saying, and you, Nick, that's the only fight that needs to happen,
Yeah.
or should happen. Otherwise, they just gotta throw, I guess, contenders at her. Like I'm just looking at Lauren Murphy, Cynthia Calvillo, but she lost, right? Yeah. Fuck it, give her Roxanne and let it be like a Rocky moment. That's what I say.
Or Macy Barber. Coming off a loss. So I think she deserves it.
All right, guys, let's get to the next fight. Zhang Weili versus Thug Rose Namajunas. I mean, this is quick. This was simple. This was just great technique right there.
You had a problem with the stoppage, Gil.
I did.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, I just think that Keith Peterson smells like weed. I think
Booze and alcohol.
He was drinking before the fight, and he did it early.
And this is the problem when we don't listen to fighters like Dominic Cruz. If we don't listen to them, then this stuff will continue to happen. And this is not acceptable in this fight game.
Say a message to Keith Peterson right now, Nick. Look at the camera.
Keith Peterson, dude. This is
taking everything
nonsense. This is bull stuff, dude, because I can't curse anymore on the show or we get demonetized. But if I could, dude, I'd come after you. And I'm taking your job. I'm taking your freaking butt, dude. I'm coming for you, brother. And I'm going to get all the tattoos.
You up.
I don't like when you say brother.
I'm gonna jack
it.
you up, bro.
He's gonna jack you off, Keith Peterson. You heard that? This guy's gonna jack you off.
I'm gonna jack you off so good, dude, because I can't curse, but I could say that.
How does that work? We don't know.
With black gloves on, dude. With black gloves.
God, hey man, that's enough. All right,
and DC shoes.
Gotta keep it clean. With a collared shirt, buttoned up to the top, and he looks like Bobby Hill's son, doesn't he?
He looks like he hangs out with Bam Margera,
dude. Bro, he does look like he's part of the Jackass group, like someone's dad.
He looks like Bobby Hill, bro, from King of the Hill.
Guys, who's next for Rose? I want to hear what you guys think is next for Rose. Like, some people are trying to say right now to run it back. I don't think you can. It was kind of definitive. Or do you give her like Joanna? Like, who do you give her? Carla Esparza if she wins her fight? We'll go with Alex. His lips are pursed. Also, how about you send her your face on the screen? You're professional.
All right. I mean, if they want to do the rematch, that's cool, I guess. I mean, but like she didn't even defend she defended the title once actually against Joanna. Mackenzie Dern.
Already?
She's ranked number 5.
Oh, that's the clearest winner, bro.
But I want Mackenzie Dern to be champion. Not yet.
Bro, but also too though, she has the style that might be able to give Rose some problems. Not saying like a legitimate threat to the 115 champion.
Are you trying to say Rose doesn't have a ground game, Nick? Interesting.
She does have a ground game, but Mackenzie Dern is just that good. She's a specialist. And sometimes we want to be able to see that. You know, we want to see the style matchup between a striker, a very well-rounded striker in Rose versus someone like Mackenzie Dern, who's like out of the 115 division, who's looked more impressive than her.
I feel like that whole division stack, but you're right. Mackenzie Dern has looked. I just feel like it's a little too soon for her because I want her to be way like who did she fight last?
Nina Ansaroff or Nina Nunes? Sorry,
Nina Nunes.
Respect that name, bro.
Yep.
Mackenzie Dern, I like that one. Okay, Nick, you're agreeing with Alex. You both are from Mackenzie Dern. Would you guys talk before the show?
Yeah, we talked. Okay, so or they do.
Thank you.
They do the winner of Zhang and Joanna.
That's I like that too.
You run it back between them.
They run it back.
But I'm not even mad at seeing a rematch. You know what I mean? Because she's my fellow countrywoman, and it kind of like I was rooting for Rose, but it kind of hurt my feelings that she got KO'd that quick.
Yeah.
And just seeing her in
disrespectful.
Disrespectful. And yeah, man, I'm just really there's literally nobody else at 115 that I feel like could be a legitimate threat. And style-wise, I think Mackenzie Dern is the perfect fit.
Who else do we have?
Carla Esparza.
Carla
Yeah,
Esparza.
she's fighting number 3. I don't know how to say number 3's name.
Try it. Just try it.
Jan Zonan.
Oh, she's 3. Dude, I forgot that girl's on a 3-fight win streak.
She beasted.
Yeah. So she's fighting Carla Esparza. So I mean, the winner of that could always do it. But I mean, Mackenzie Dern just beat Nina Nunes, who was, she was before she went to go have the kid. She was ranked high and doing good. So.
Here's the thing though with Mackenzie, like I don't know if I'm the UFC, I don't give her that right away. I still feel like she would need to fight a name like a Gadelia or Esparza or Joanna or Zhang. Like I don't know, like give her one more.
I'm not mad at that either though.
Give her the name. Amanda Hebas. Oh wait, she just lost.
See, in my perfect world, Joanna, but she won't. Joanna will fight Mackenzie. And winner of that fight, Mackenzie. The winner of that fight will fight Rose. That's how I feel. So I think in the perfect world, that's how it should be. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. And I'm speaking normal. Apologize.
And then what do you guys think is for Weili? Because I feel like she's still like, you let her fight Rose like say 10 times, they can split that easily. So like, who do you give her next? Whoever she's fighting next is probably she's gonna beat them. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like.
I
you let
think
her sit. You let her sit.
I think your Joanna rematch or the winner of Carla Esparza and the Jan girl.
I like that. I like that.
For Zhang, if it's not the rematch.
Are they teammates? They're not teammates, are they? Is that bad to ask?
That is bad to ask. But also, it's not bad to ask because you go like, "Hey, is that Brazilian?" Yeah, they're all a Brazilian top team or Nova.
Well, especially for the Chinese market because it's such a small. It's like. The fighters coming out of there are a lot smaller, but they're all as far as like the population,
No, that's true. It's like Korean top team. It's like all the good UFC Korean fighters were all at like the 2 gyms.
Yeah, exactly.
Korea. It makes sense.
Thank you for justifying my racism.
Yep. Racist Cam tricked ya, and then drinking viscosity water. Guys, let's get to the main event. Put respect on this whole card's main event because Jorge Masvidal was baptized by Kamaru Usman. And let me just say something before we get into it. What a great fight. Shout out to Jorge for taking all the interviews after, including the ones today. I mean, that guy is a fan of the sport. He just said it how it was, why he lost and everything. Shout out to Jorge Masvidal. I think Ariel was interviewing him the other day, and basically Jorge was like, "Oh man, like I think Ariel put the photo up of the knockout, and Jorge was like,
how does this make you feel?"
And Jorge was like, "Dude, I'm a fan like of that shot." He's like, "I just love clean knockouts," and you know what? He got me. I thought he was going up for the takedown, so I dropped my left hand. Was it right hand, left hand, or one of the? I dropped one of the hands. And then he tagged me with that too. And
you want to know what's crazy is that the other time, I think the one other time that he's been knocked out in his career was almost exactly the same way. He's throwing a left hook, gets caught with that cross, and kind of spins around and gets KO'd. I think it was in like a Japanese organization or something like that. But the KO,
yeah.
Well, yeah, it might have been. Let me check right now.
He fought Strikeforce. I didn't know that.
He came from Strikeforce, man.
I think it was Japanese.
He fought everywhere. Like he's had so many fights.
Dude, 50 fights, this guy, huh?
Yeah. He lost, where is it? Oh yeah, in Rodrigo Dam, TKO. And that way he got knocked out, and it was actually a TKO. But if you pull up the video of them side by side, it looks almost exactly the same. So Trevor Whitman's doing his homework, bro.
Yeah, he looked up that exact fight. He's like, "We're gonna do this game plan."
He's like, "We're gonna do this from 7 years ago, 10 years ago."
And at the corner, he's on Kamaru. 7 years, throw it.
Boom, KO'd him.
Alex, we'll start with you really quick. What's next for? We'll start with Jorge first. We'll talk about him because he had a great year the year before. The guy skyrocketed his whole value. He played everything smart, business wise, fighter wise. I mean, he was he beat Nate Diaz, got the BMF. He got what else did he do? He was on the cover of UFC, and he had all this crazy outlets navigating his negotiating power with the UFC. Like the guy put himself on the map. So what do you think is next for him? Like, is he in that upper echelon still, or is he not?
I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be hard because like he has some hard fights coming up. I think Usman's just that good though. You know, I think Usman's going to be champ for a while. I think what we talked about Usman's last fight, his striking got really good. So we had said this in the last episode, saying like now he's even had more time to work with Trevor Whitman and really getting down to striking. So I mean, it's going to be a hard fight. Like they're talking about doing the Colby rematch, and I think he's going to knock out Colby sooner than he did in the first fight.
Not if Colby wears the camo.
Chance, bro.
If he wears that camo jacket, you can't see.
You won't be able to see him, bro.
But I don't know. I think they're talking about bringing Nick Diaz back. I mean, that could be a cool fight, Nick and Jorge. But I think for now, I think Jorge is.
Are we giving? I guess what I'm trying to ask is, are we giving Jorge money fights? Do you use that as the UFC? That's what I was about to say. Or do we give him? You're trying to get a belt fight.
No, I think from now on he's gonna be a money fight guy.
A main event, like a people's champion fight. Okay, I can get that.
Because like if anything, like if Leon Edwards or something fight him, I mean, it's gonna be a hard fight from him.
But that's also still fun because of the shit that went down.
Yeah, exactly.
Nick, what are you liking for Jorge?
I think I would put Jorge in the category of like a Conor, right? Like a superstar, kind of transcended the sport, kind of part of this pop culture. Everyone knows him as MMA fighter with crazy knockouts. The way he transcended, like from being, you know, kind of relatively a no-name guy to being the biggest super. He's on the cover of UFC 4, you know. I think money fights is definitely a good idea, right? I think the Nate Diaz fight is always on the table for him.
Diaz,
but I don't really know if I want to see that. But what would be really cool is watching him fight. I don't know if they're part of the same team. Well, Vicente Luque is part of Sanford MMA. Yeah,
he's Sanford. Yeah,
yeah. So Vicente versus Jorge might be a really good fight because Vicente is number 6. He just beat Tyron Woodley. He looked really good. Jorge Masvidal is always a really cool option for him. So I feel like that might be a fun fight, especially because he says he wants to fight for the title again, right? So
if it's for the title, I think that is a good fight. That's like how you build yourself back to title.
Yeah, because if he beats Vicente Luque, he's probably one fight away from getting a title shot. Maybe the winner of, whoever the winner of Gilbert Burns and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, they're probably gonna get the title shot, the winner of that. So maybe if he fights the loser of those two guys, I think that might be a good option.
Look, he needs to fight. He needs to fight Colby at some point, if for the title or not. Like he just,
or he can rematch Michael Chiesa.
Yeah,
Jorge.
Yeah, Michael Chiesa is number 7. Jorge was number 5. So
Alex, how I feel about that?
Oh my God, Gil, wake up, Gil.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Don't ever say those two names in the same sentence again.
Michael Chiesa and Jorge Masvidal.
Neil Magny and Jorge Masvidal.
Hey, look, that's how I feel about that.
Hey, Nick, look, that's how I feel about.
Hey, shout out to all our podcast listeners that are not getting this amazing entertainment of physical comedy right now.
I added the snore, so I think I won that exchange. I think everyone understood what we were doing.
All right, guys, let's get to Kamaru Usman. I think Dana White said it basically. They're going to grant Colby Usman. Basically, they're going to reward him for just sitting out, getting his win. What do you guys have for that? Who do you have for that fight? Like a quick pick now before we get to see all the training.
Kamaru.
Alex. Hey, Alex, think about it though.
Well, I mean, I think I already said, right? I said I think he's going to knock him out faster than he did in the first fight.
Yeah, Gil, are you even listening,
This is why you both are future wrong, okay?
All right, how's he going to win, dude?
Colby fixed his jaw. That was the mistake the last fight. It was weak. And also, but real talk, he has a new team. I'm going to just say, I'm not going to tell you who the team is. You guys don't know who they are, but he's got a new team.
MMA Masters, no?
Nope, Sanford.
MMA Masters,
okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell Colby Covington to you, okay?
Please, this is what I need in this show. Please, guys.
This is why Colby
Sell to Alex, not me, though. Sell to Alex.
This is why Colby Covington is going to beat Usman, okay? In the first fight, that was a clear early stoppage, all right? Mark Goddard stopped that relatively early.
Wait, for the sake of this, is this a joke or not? Because some people actually think it was early.
Kind of both.
I knew
Nick's like, now I need to stop because if people think this is serious, then no.
Because it is, that was like, I think most people would say it wasn't, but also there is a hefty amount that said,
let's play to be fair here. Okay?
Devil's advocate.
No devil's here.
No devil's advocate. This is just truth, baby.
Just
This is
advocate.
fucking
Just
truth's
advocates.
advocate. All right. So for Colby, it's like, especially for a UFC title fight, that stoppage was a little early. I think. Did I think it was going to change anything? No, I don't think so. It was like how I felt about the Ben Askren Jake Paul thing, right? Could have stopped a little early, but I feel like Colby Covington was still in a position where he was moving like relatively pretty well. So maybe he would have survived that fight. Maybe he wouldn't have gotten finished, you know? So, and Colby is just not as good as Usman. And I feel like Usman is just getting better. Usman is unstoppable. Who's going to beat this guy?
Did you
in
see
170? I don't think anyone's
Colby
going
in
to
his You guys both watched Colby in his last fight.
against Tyron Woodley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Colby Covington,
He's still elite, man. He's still elite.
No, he is. But like his pace, like his biggest weapon is his pace. And so is Usman's, you know, like, and he's getting better. Now he's refining his technique. He's looking better. He's actually putting people out with these big shots early in the fight. So I feel like Colby's very tough, and I feel like it's gonna be a competitive fight, but I think Usman is just he's on another level right now, man.
And that's Nick in a nutshell for you guys. Let me pitch to you why Colby's gonna win. Cut to the end of the whole thing. Usman wins. That's Nick in a nutshell for you, everyone. Take that to the bank and then don't deposit it. This is why
Li Jianling is going to win and beat both of them.
Really quick, just as yay or nay. That's all I want to hear. Usman, pound for pound, #1. Alex.
Nay.
Nick.
As of now?
I just said yay or nay. This is guy?
As of now.
He's
The
like,
reason
so
why Colby
tomorrow.
Covington is
God,
#1.
give me a yay or nay right now. If you say nay, you have to do it like a horse.
Yeah. I do think Usman is #1 right now.
Okay, still didn't do the yay or nay. See, this guy can't handle
Yay.
segments.
I say yay.
No, you didn't. All right.
The #1 welterweight, yeah.
Okay.
#1.
Okay. Welterweight ever. GOAT. Alex, yay or nay?
Nay.
Nick, yay or nay?
Yay.
Guys, we'll be back next week for the full conversation. Let's get to our the Germans are here.
That's a new effect, huh?
MMA morning news, guys, at 10:03 p.m. This is one of our latest morning news yet. First piece, we go back to Kamaru, and we're going to talk about Conor because you have to. Conor calls out Kamaru for next bout. Surprise, old Conor's back. He's setting up his fight for just in case whatever happens. This is Conor 9.0, and he's
Can I go
back,
first?
baby.
Oh my
Can I
god.
go
And
first?
he's back. And he's going to be 10.0 tomorrow. You know, he's been running a lot, and McGregor fast is going to change his cardio. Nick, clear up. Your arm is making me tired.
Okay. As I'm a Conor fan, everybody knows this. I ride for my boy. But lately, it's just getting really hard
Really good.
to defend this dude. And as soon as he wrote that tweet of like, you're stealing my shots, he tweeted to him, he was like, you're copying my shots now. I was like, bro, stop.
But he is. I watched the video on Twitter.
And it's just like, oh yeah, the right cross is such a
The right cross that
copy.
no one has
Yeah.
ever
Oh,
done
God.
in MMA.
It's like a layup in basketball, you know. It's just like, ugh. But
Bro, what
Dude,
if what if LeBron came out and was just like, yo, everyone's been doing my layup. What the fuck? Baseline layup.
everything's my reverse layup. He can't say nothing to Kamaru, bro. He cannot say a ting
He can.
to Kamaru. He can, but it's also like
you don't say a conceit thing.
he's going to, because that's Conor, and that's why we kind of love him. But at the same time, it's just like, come on, Conor. Like, you can't be talking all this shit if you're not winning fights, bro. You got to win fights.
It doesn't matter.
Even Jake Paul could talk more shit because he's winning fights. You know
I will
what I
get
mean?
to that. Man, I don't want to get to that, but
But like Conor needs to focus on Dustin, bro, because he's a real problem.
no. If Conor focuses on Dustin, that's what he did last time when he lost. He needs to do a thing where he doesn't focus on his opponent and sets up 5 other fights just in case.
Yeah, that's actually true though. That's old.
I want Conor. I need old Conor to do his thing. And also,
I retract everything I said.
Please do, because this is also good for Usman. He's happy that Conor's doing this. He gets a money fight too now. Like, give the guy a money fight. It's an easy fight.
Let's be real though. If this fight were to ever happen, would you ever want to watch Kamaru fight Conor?
Yeah.
I think Alex's hair out of his beanie answers it all.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I looked over. You're like Vegeta right now, my guy.
Alex, what do you think?
Dude,
cool, great segue.
Are you in a punk band, bro?
Yeah. All right. Wait. Hold on. Wait.
What is
Kamaru
happening?
Usman. I'm just so flabbergasted that this man would actually sit here and call out Kamaru Usman when he just got knocked out. The last person he beat was who? Donald Cerrone. Like, bruh,
Put some respect on that.
You need to relax a little bit, baby. Like,
you act like you don't know that's what Conor does.
I know, but Conor, this is why I don't like about it, because people are probably like, actually, you know what? Conor probably actually has a good chance if you think. And like, bruh, oh my God, they're like, Conor's gonna really change his mindset. It's like, bruh, I can't wait until, when is it, July 15, when Dustin goes in there, hits him with those diamonds, baby, makes him say, now you gotta donate $1 million. You got to donate $1 million to the Good Fight Foundation because your bitch ass. My bad. Because you're.
I'm just kidding, guys. It's not a thing.
Hey,
because you're
clean though, huh?
Because you're whack. Your whack booty didn't even donate.
Ooh, whack booty.
First one.
Whack booty, bro.
So, but Kamaru Usman would literally destroy Conor McGregor. There would be no chance. No chance.
Hey,
I guess we're just forgetting about the cross. I guess we're forgetting about the cross.
Wait. I mean, I guess
he's the originator of that shot. So watch your mouth, Alex.
He's originator of a using a hook to throw someone's hands down and throwing a cross. He's the originator of that.
He lands it, dude. He lands it. So
yeah,
it's his. It's his.
I like how Kamaru said, "Hey, Kamaru Usman talked like Jeremy Stevens. He's like, you just hurt people. I put people away." Where the fuck his tweet was?
I was like, Kamaru,
I'll beat your fucking ass.
Here's the thing with Kamaru, like, I still love him. I love that he speaks this way because that's just him being him. But it's something like, dude, there's not good comebacks.
You know, also,
problem.
It's funny that you brought up Jeremy Stevens. I saw a really funny meme of Jeremy Stevens saying, "When I push people at weigh-ins, they don't fucking move."
It's true. Fuck, yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, Nick sent us his meme today. This is to go just based off of
put it on the screen so people can see it.
It's on Instagram DM though, but basically it's like how Zhang Weili fans are handling her loss, and it's a video of her getting a thing, and she goes, what is it? Very pain. Very pain.
That's our Conor. That's our Conor news for today. But guys, you know who else is like Conor in the news is Jake Paul. Nick says, let's stop talking about the guy. Yet he gives a news article about.
We have to talk about him, bro.
Paul. We don't. You know what? DC confronts Jake Paul at the fight. At the fight when we were watching, I thought they were saying Masvidal, but they were saying fuck Jake Paul the whole time during the Anthony Smith fight. Yeah, I think DC talked a little bit about it, and he was saying that he just wanted to tell him, like, yeah, don't talk about me. Don't do that because I don't play. I'm not a boy. And
yeah. I'm gonna use that.
It was mixed reviews from the community. People are like, just stop talking. Everyone stop talking to this kid. And there's also people like, yeah, beat his ass. And it's I don't know. I'll say that Jake Paul's very good. He's very good at keeping his name in the zeitgeist. What a smart dude, but
it's so weird. He looks so weird. Like when he's trying to talk shit and shit, he looks awkward.
Bro, the Ben Askren stuff is cringe.
I know, but he just like he's not like nah. Like it's just weird. Conor. Like yeah, he's trying so hard to like look and sound tough, and he's just like
Cut to
I mean,
Alex.
yeah, he's exactly like Conor. It's so bad. So it's like
wow.
My whole thing is, bro. DC was straight up like, I ain't gonna box this kid. If we fight MMA. That's because DC.
Which leads me to my next question for both of you. Alex, you go first. You're already talking. How do you think DC beats Jake Paul if it was an MMA fight? Describe.
Honestly, I think DC beats Jake Paul in a straight boxing fight too. I think DC beats him however the fuck he wants to. Y'all remember DC's probably like 60, 70 pounds heavier than this guy. Knocked out people at heavyweight. Knocked out people at heavyweight and shit, bro. Y'all be tripping thinking Jake Paul ever had
And Jake Paul's never dealt with hand fighting, and that is the master.
Here's why you guys are both wrong.
Oh God, don't do this. Okay? We're gonna clip this. Everyone's gonna boo you. You're gonna get doxxed if you try to defend this guy.
But no, I'm not gonna do that. The reason why I like this is because DC acknowledges. He goes, "Yeah, we shouldn't be talking about him right now." But as a man, I had to go up to him personally and tell him that, look, you could do all this bullshit, but you ain't gonna do this shit to me. And I think when he got in his face, there was the initial moment where he got kind of like, he was kind of tripping. You could see in his eyes a little bit.
But then he tried to act because he saw the cameras. Yeah. He was like,
and then also,
your name was in my mouth first, or whatever the fuck he was saying.
Yeah.
Because he's a fan of DC. He's, of course, a fan of you.
He watches DC in Hawaii. He watches their show. So, but at the same time, it's like somebody, I don't know, someone just has to get rid of him. And I feel like
we're not trying to say go kill the person.
Yeah, somebody has to get rid of him. No, I do kind of appreciate what he does though, because it is pretty fascinating to watch him like keep all these eyes on him by just putting himself out there all the time. Like it is pretty impressive.
It's the Floyd Mayweather exhausting. Model.
Yeah, but like way worse. It's like the Floyd Mayweather plus Conor plus like he's taking the best of everybody and making it into one person that everybody hates and everyone's uniting against him. But that creates the controversy. That creates the eyes.
I could never do that. I'm too sensitive. I need people to like me.
Yeah, me too. Hey, do you guys like us? Comment below. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, let us know. How good are we doing right now on this podcast? How's Alex's hair when it sneaks out?
Do you think Jake Paul would like us? Do you think he would hang out with us?
Guys, moving on to the next piece of news. Nick Diaz wants to possibly fight Khamzat Chimaev, who's retired. Guys, if you forgot. What do you guys think about this piece of news? I know he's not, but what do you guys think about this? Nick Diaz coming back to fight Khamzat right away? Is he thinking in his head like, okay, cool, this guy's gonna take me down, I'll choke him out. Jiu-jitsu, baby. What do you guys
don't fight Khamzat?
Yeah, don't fight Khamzat. He should fight.
Nick, don't fight Khamzat.
Hey, don't fight Khamzat, bro.
Who
hey, Nick, I love you. I love you, Nick Diaz.
You got the same name.
Don't fight Khamzat. I think you should fight Usman. I think that'd be a great matchup. No, I'm just kidding. I think he should fight
Mackenzie Dern.
Maybe a Bilal Muhammad, or maybe like
I don't like
a
that.
Bobby Lawler, or maybe
a Bobby Lawler.
Bobby Lawler.
Bobby Lawler. Yeah, Bobby Lawler. You guys don't know? Bobby Green Lawler. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yo, this guy know anything
or Matt Brown. You should fight Matt Brown. Run it back
Carlos
with
Condit.
one of the most boring fights ever. Yeah, Carlos Condit. But I feel like Matt Brown might be a good fight.
Not what? For Nick Diaz coming back out of retirement?
Actually, no. I'm sorry. Dan Hardy.
All right, I'm sick of these picks. Alex, give me something juicy. This guy doesn't.
I don't know. See, like, what's weird about that situation is like he's such a big name, and it's gonna be such a big thing. Like, I feel like you can't just give him some like
give him a name. Yep, you gotta. Give
and
him
it depends if he's coming back at middleweight or welterweight. You know,
probably welter. Yeah.
If he goes welter, bro, he fights fucking Leon Edwards or Colby Covington, or they have to just put him against like the big fights. They're not going to do that. Or Conor starts talking shit and then he fights Conor at 170 because
I'm okay
Conor.
with that.
Ooh, that's nice. I like
Good
that.
job. I like that.
Or winner of Leon.
170.
Winner of Leon and Nate. Brother versus brother potential matchup.
No,
oh shit!
Get out of my face.
Hey, he fights Izira Adesanya and beats him. Nick Diaz becomes the new middleweight champion of the world.
Hey, I low-key wouldn't be. I would be okay if George wanted to come back to fight Nate Diaz.
I wouldn't want to watch that again.
I know. I just want to see his hair in like action.
His frosted tips.
Yeah, those are great.
Also, guys, what did you guys make of this? UFC obviously is catching a lot of heat for doing an event with 15,000 people, and everyone's freaking out about COVID. Sure, people are getting it, but what do you guys make of this? Was it good for Dana White to do this? Yay or nay? I say yay. Keep businesses going. No, you don't, Nick, because you put it up here, so defend the other one. Alex, you go to that first.
No.
I say
No.
Our show's really exciting.
No.
Keeping everyone entertained.
Guys, I'm sorry. Listen, I squatted 500. I know. Yes, that's crazy. I'm fucking juggernaut. Okay, but like,
Yeah, fucking juggernaut.
It takes a lot out of your body. You know what I'm saying? So after my thoughts after I squatted 500 and I'm thinking about this fight or thinking about what you just asked me is I think it's cool. Fuck it, bro. Like if you're scared, don't go. You know?
Exactly.
Bro.
That's what I say.
Don't spend fucking thousands of dollars to go to a UFC event live.
If you're scared, don't go. They tested all the fighters. They're gonna have to test Dana and all these fighters this weekend, and it's in Vegas. I mean, if you don't like it, don't go, bruh. No one's forcing you to fucking go.
Easy.
I have a
Sorry
question
for my cursings. No one's making you freaking go.
Yeah, you freaking jerks, dude. You freaking flipping idiots, dude.
All right, Nate, tell us what we're both
Bird-brain
wrong.
bozos.
Tell us what we're both wrong.
Here's where you're both wrong. Because how great were the fans, dude? How great was it to hear fans in the fucking stands again, dude? I thought I wouldn't miss it, but man, it was great, dude. I loved it.
I didn't like immediately booing, you know, shit. I'm like, see, this is when
I
didn't
like
that.
that.
Booed Zhang
Fuck
Weili,
Jake
bro.
Paul and shit, bro. I'm like, what? Come on, bro. Like, I ain't trying to hear that bullshit.
But that's what I like is just like that extra X factor fighters have to deal with. Like to know that Kamaru was getting booed when he came out and to hear him talk about it, he's like, I don't give a F. I'm like, I like that guy's mindset.
You don't give a freak, dude.
The
You don't give a
fans
frick.
add all that stuff to it. I love it. We're going to go to a fight and it's going to be fun. Right, guys? Vegas.
Can't wait.
Forgetting. Why do you keep forgetting this?
Can't wait.
We're not forgetting,
Alex is falling
bro.
asleep because he squatted 500 pounds. Okay, so watch your
me
fucking
too,
mouth,
me too.
dude. Every time you lift, Alex, you should talk about how you're tired from lifting X amount of pounds, so we all keep track of your progress.
Bro, I slept like 4 hours last night, and then I squatted 500 pounds. I still squatted 500 pounds. I still squatted 500.
All right, let's get to our quick pick picks with Nick. Say the name.
Nick the ear?
Yuri Prochazka.
No, you're
Yes,
doing that
guys,
title.
let's do our quick pick picks. Nick messed it up. Let's do our quick pick picks with Nick the Ear and Alex Acosta. Guys, we're doing our picks.
I don't like that we do that. I don't like it when we do that.
Do what?
I want to just say Yuri Petroka
Okay, now we're going to talk about our picks for fight night.
with Dominic Reyes versus Yuri
Prochazka.
Excuse him, guys. He's an immigrant. Main event. Reyes versus Yuri. What do you guys got? Once again, I do want to pick Dominic, but I'm still traumatized from Alex making me pick him and waste $100. I'll never forget that day.
Bro, he won that fight though, kind of.
Yeah, but did I
win that
win
fight,
money?
bro.
Did I win money? No.
You won heart though.
Okay.
You won heart.
All right.
You want experience, bro.
This is what I want from you guys.
Welcome.
You tell me who you guys have and give me a quick reason why they have them winning. Alex, you go first.
I think Dominic Reyes is going to win because of his experience, his embarrassment from the last fight. He's fucking raging right now. He's sitting, training, going. He's kicking and kicking and kicking and punching and kicking, ready for this Russian German guy to come try to take everything he's ever worked for, motherfucker.
This
He's
is
gonna
Russian
fight his
German
fucking
guy.
ass. You know what I'm saying?
He's from the Czech Republic, so let's not be racist. Race cam.
Oh, he's Polish, no?
I don't know. All I know is I think Dominic Reyes. I think he was a little cocky last fight. I think he was like, oh, I probably won. A lot of people think I beat John Jones. So, Jan Blachowicz, money in the bank. And then when he got his shit pieced up, right? So I think now he's like, okay, look, these people are still good. These people can still beat me if I don't take it as serious. So I think he's going to take it serious, bro. He's athletic. He's strong. He has,
He's an athlete.
he's good everywhere. He's an athlete. He might have squatted 500 pounds. I did. But, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he wins by TKO, first round.
Ooh, Nick the Ear, give me your pick and why.
Usually I root for Dominic Reyes because he's actually a relative of my coach. But Gil told me to go the opposite way. And this is what I'm going to say. Okay?
So pick with your heart, Nick. Pick with your heart.
Yuri Prochazka, he's really dynamic. He made me nervous when he fought Volkan Ozdemir his last fight.
Yeah, but he won, bro. He won.
He's fun, man. He's fun to watch, and I feel like he's very exciting. He has a lot of fights under his belt. He fought all over the world. He has knockout power. He's very dangerous, so I'm gonna go with Yuri Petroska. I think this is like a 50-50 fight though. This is like a coin toss. But I got Yuri.
I disagree. I don't think it's unless the coin toss is one side is 70% and the other one is 30. Then yes, it is a coin toss for 70-30. I'm gonna go with
Wow,
Yuri.
disrespect.
Yuri, bro. Yuri, like he is a goofy fighter. If you watch him fight, and he's goofy.
My man has fun out there, bro.
He is goofy. He's 11-0.
Johnny Walker 2.0.
No, he's not. He's Conor 9-4.
Wow, watch your mouth.
Oh my god.
He's 11-0 right now, and the last fight he lost was against King Muhammad Lawal, and that's because he was so threatened by the wrestling. And here's the thing: Dominic Reyes never wrestles anymore. He's all too cocky about trying to strike and get the knockout. So guess what? Who wins? The goofy fighter wins when he's throwing unorthodox shots. So boom.
You said he has 11 fights.
11 fight win streak.
Oh,
11 fight win streak. But I think his last loss was Muhammad Lawal and what is it? Ryzen.
Yeah, I remember that.
So yes, there you guys go. All right, let's get to the co-main event. Nick is excited because we got Cub Swanson.
My guy.
Versus Gigabyte. Giga. What do you think about Giga? You like Giga? You like Gigabyte or you like a Cubby?
I like Giga because his Instagram name is Knockout Cancer.
Yikes!
But
super not sensitive.
Yeah,
I think his mom had cancer, so that's why.
It's kind of insensitive that he said that. Man, this is a tough one for me because I like Cub. He looked great in his last couple of fights.
We heard you talk about it forever.
But Giga is the younger guy. Cub is a little older. But if you were to make them stand next to each other side by side, you would think Giga is the older man. He just has very dark eyebrows and very pronounced features. So I would think he's older. So by age, I will pick Giga. Chikadizi.
You're really going against Cub. This is really weird. I'll be honest. I'm kind of shocked you are choosing against Cub.
Yeah, I am too. But I'm gonna go Giga.
All right, Alex.
Because his name is great with Gigabyte. Giga.
I love Cub, G. And Cub really impressed me that last fight because the guy he fought was a big knockout artist, and Cub knocked his ass out. It's hard because like Giga, like he's part of
bro, he's 32
Kings and shit, and like they all he hasn't been in store, but like Rafael Cadera come to the shop.
You better pick him because he's gonna come in.
And then, but also Cub, like, his teammates and shit coming to the store too. So this one's a hard one for me.
Dilemma.
I know, bro. I don't know. I think
say both.
I think it's gonna be a double knockout.
Yo, someone's been squatting 500.
Look, I squatted 500 today. It kind of opened my eyes to new things. So it's like, I think, I don't know. So all honesty, I think Giga, the whole thing with Giga, this is my answer. Giga hasn't really put people away that much.
Thank you.
Before he came in,
point.
He was putting people away, and then when he got here, he has a lot of decisions, and
5 decisions.
What are good decisions, but I mean, Cub is a fucking dog, bro. So I think Cub is gonna edge out a decision in this fight.
I like it. Here's why Cub's gonna win, Nick. All right, last 2 fights. Damn, I'm gonna be fighting a jiu-jitsu master, Kron Gracie. Beat him. Damn, I'm gonna be fighting a guy that's gonna knock me out, Daniel Pineda. Beat him. Game over. 2 types of wins versus 5 decisions. Get out of my face, Nick.
Get out of his face, Nick. Get out.
Gigabyte, but also shout out to what you're doing for cancer. Respect.
Respect.
Are you a fan of cancer? That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. So that's kind of a hot take that you are rooting against a guy who fights against cancer.
Everyone screenshot Nick's face and do your fan art.
Dun, 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 dun.
Chicken wing, ling, ling. Chicken wing, ling, ling.
Kutilaba back in the house against Justin.
Anybody who's fighting against Kutilaba, I pick. Justin Jacoby is who I'm picking.
Justin Jacoby. That's a good. You know what, Nick? Stick with that. I like your reasoning for that. Alex, what about you?
He's gonna fake a knockout again.
Yeah, well, Ion Kutalaba did test hot once. Y'all remember that, right? For taking
So
testosterone.
you're choosing him?
So shout out to my test boys. You know what I'm saying?
Test boys in the house.
500.
Test boys.
500.
I really I like Dustin Jacoby because he was like an old school UFC fighter. Got signed to UFC, went 0-2, got cut when they did a bunch of kickboxing and glory. Bro, Dustin Jacoby, y'all didn't see Ian Cutelaba. Ian get knocked the fuck out, bro. Dustin Jacoby is a badass striker, bro. He was like a world champion in glory kickboxing, bro. And he's been fighting, just piecing people up. He's going to win this fight. I don't care what you say, Gilbert. I squatted 500. You didn't.
Why is it still funny? Can this joke end? But it won't. It's too good.
Hey, but that's a good pick because Ion Cutelaba apparently is the favorite. Not by much, but...
Is he really the favorite?
Yeah, Dustin Jacoby is the underdog. So I think you should put a bet on Justin Jacoby.
Wow.
Said it both 2 different ways. You're welcome.
All right, guys. We got our next fight. Strickland versus...
No, who's your pick?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you didn't even pick.
Justin Jacoby. Well, I like Justin Jacoby.
Shit. Oh, so Justin Gaethje's just going to go fight on stilts in a higher weight class?
Dude, he would probably... Dude, think about those shots he was on stilts.
Hey, those low kicks on stilts, forget about it. He's bruising some thighs, bro. And it's going to be slappy, too.
Dude, too soon. Chris Weidman, jeez.
That's not what I meant, dude.
Guys, Sean Strickland versus Krzysztof Jotko. These are 2 good fighters. So, I mean, this is kind of a... Talk about a coin flip. You got 50-50. They're both on a 3-fight win streak. What do you do? What do you do? Alex, tell me what you do. In case you guys were wondering, this was sponsored by Alex's 500-pound squat. And yes, he did it in elevated heels, no belt. And also, it was a front squat. Crazy. No hand wraps.
Def didn't do it in heels, just saying, because I don't do that, you know.
Try to get some quads, bro.
They're both really good, bro.
I know. Toss it up, baby. Let's go.
I thought Sean Strickland lost his last fight. He won his last fight?
Sean?
You said they're both on a 3-fight winning streak?
Sean Strickland, if you mean by 3-fight losing streak, you mean he beat Brendan TKO, he beat Jack Marshman, and he beat Nordine Talib.
Oh, so he's on a 3-fighter. Okay. I think Sean Strickland's going to win. He's really good. They're both really, really good. For some reason, I thought Sean Strickland lost his last fight, but... I guess I'm incorrect, and I think Sean Strickland wins this fight. It's probably... I feel like out of all the fights, this is going to be the decision. Like, this is like guaranteed decision on the card.
And just for a fun fact out there, he does train out of this place that people call the RVCA training center. What's the correct way to say that?
Ruka.
It's Ruka, everyone. Of opposites. I just learned it's Ruka.
Yeah.
Not RVCA.
The party, dude.
Who trains at Ruka? Sean Christoph? Oh, Sean Strickland?
Strickland, but now he's at Team Quest.
Okay.
Nick, what do you got for me, baby?
I got Sean Strickland. He was in a motorcycle accident earlier in his career, so I think that's why he's going to win. He's been through some trauma.
Oh, shit.
He's rose from the ashes like a fucking phoenix, bro. And I feel like he's going to win. Okay. And he's minus 250 for a reason.
I like Strickland as well, but I'm going to have to go with Jotko. Why? Because Mike Brown always has a game plan, and he's going to give him the game plan because he's 6'1", he has a longer reach, and he also beat Eric Anders. If you guys don't remember, that was a delicious fight. So you know what? Jotko.
Delicious.
Let's go. Chicken wing, ling, ling. Let's go, baby. We got this guy's name who I've butchered every single time he's fought. Merab Dashvali versus Cody the Stanman. Thoughts, Nick?
I think I'm gonna go with the upset. I think Cody Staman is going to win. I feel like Merab has really good wrestling, but I think Cody has maybe just as good of wrestling, but more well-rounded.
But he lost to Jimmy Rivera.
You lost to Jimmy Rivera, fucking jerk. So I'm gonna go with Cody Staman.
Jesus.
And that was a burn, and you got burned in front of everybody on the internet. So how does that feel? And Alex, how much did you squat?
What if he changed it? What if it was like, I lied, I was 150.
Also, it's Stamen, so don't disrespect his name.
No, it's actually there's an accent on top of the A, and it's Staman. And you guys might think me tilting. You might think me tilting my head is a choice of a character, but my neck is really hurt and I can't turn my head. So
oh, cool. Did you hold the left hook pad for Alex too? Yeah, me too.
I might have.
Alex,
like this forever, yo.
You got Staman, Alex? Or who do you got?
No, I don't. I got Merab. I'm gonna go Merab. That's my guy. I like Merab. He's teammates with Aljamain Sterling and all those guys over at Chris Weidman and
Cody's gonna knee his head.
Longo and all them, and they kind of need that win right now. You know what I'm saying? With the whole Aljamain and then the Chris Weidman, I think he's gonna come in and do some work and out wrestle and put on a show for us and take the dub by decision. Though I don't think either of you guys finish each other. I think it's a decision. I think it's just like a fast-paced fight between both of them. There's gonna be a lot of wrestling, a lot of like striking and shit, but I think Merab can win the decision.
Yes, I agree. I'm gonna go with Merab as well. Staman, his head trainer is Darren Krushank, and that's all I have to say.
He does roundhouse kicks, so watch your fucking mouth.
So can't wait for this Taekwondo wrestler to win. All right, last fight, guys. Botello versus Carolina. What do you guys like? We'll start with you, Alex, first. I know you're gonna go with
Poliana. Yeah. Got her. Well, like,
Is this Rob Schneider or no?
No, it's not.
No, definitely not.
It's not Rob Schneider. No, but she's a Brazilian girl. I mean, I just feel like I think the Carolina girl, I don't know. She hasn't impressed me that much. So I think she's gonna lose. The Poliana girl is pretty good. I think she might submit her on the ground.
Okay, what about you, Nick?
I'm gonna go with Poliana because she looks like Rob Schneider.
Wait, this is not the Rob Schneider.
It's not Rob Schneider.
No, it is.
Who's Rob Schneider?
It's not.
Poliana is her. It is.
No, it's not.
Is it?
It's not.
Nick, be for real, Nick. No more bits.
Yeah,
This is how I choose my fights.
This is Rob Schneider.
No, it's not.
Is it?
It's not.
Audio listeners, I'm winking.
Can someone share a photo?
Poliana,
someone share a photo right now. I'm losing my...
Dude, you have a computer right in front of you. Just look it up.
I can't. I'm playing pinball.
This is Poliana right here. That's not Rob Schneider.
She looks just like Rob Schneider.
Dude, I didn't grow up
too, bro.
Dude, Cody Staman looking kind of like a model, huh? With a forehead though, like a.
That's why he's gonna win, bro.
Looks like Chris Pine.
I don't see no axe with a little thing right there. It's definitely Stamen.
Yo,
guys, I lie about everything on this show.
Dude, straight up, Luana's gonna win. I think I've seen her fight before. That girl's a beast.
And get submitted, right? Yeah, me too.
No, she's really good at ankle. She's good at ankle picks. That's how she's gonna win.
Shut up before I ankle pick you, dog.
There you guys go. That is our show for today. I hope those picks help you out. I hope you learned a little bit about squatting and what it can do to you afterwards. I hope you learned about how Nick polishes his body and how he has that spinal bifida thing. And guess what?
We out here, baby.
Chicken wing link. God damn it, guys.
I didn't know you were going to promote your restaurant on our show.
We are playing. That's our sponsor. Oh,
gave you enough plugs, okay?
All right, guys. Well, we love you all out there. Make sure you follow Alex at LiftGod everywhere. He still streams, guys. Check out his Streamer Nation. He plays only Among Us, so it's boring.
Shit,
no, he doesn't. He does Valor. I don't know what you're playing anymore. Are you doing Sims or what?
Warzone if I do.
Bro,
I'm back on Warzone again.
I got back on Warzone for the new update.
But guess what? Your boy squatted 500 pounds today, so your boy is going to sleep tonight. There's no video games going on.
Okay. All right.
Bleed.
Alex is only saying that, guys, because he's got a girl coming over. Anyways, Nick, follow you at Nick the Ear. Yo, if you want training, guys, and you live in the greater Los Angeles area, it doesn't matter. He's worldwide. So I don't know why I said that, because he can do online. What do you do online?
I work with people and with their nutrition, with sustainable habits to get to weight loss or gaining weight, or just learning how to navigate this crazy nutrition world on top of programming for strength training. Okay. I did his hair. I didn't work on his body at all, but I did do the highlights.
He combed his hair.
So if you guys need, highlighting advice, I'm your guy. I did dye my hair blonde. So
He also
Ooh.
did
That's an
teach
old
Yoshi
callback.
how to do pull-ups. Yoshi had poor quality pull-ups before you met him.
Definitely not.
Yeah,
Definitely
come on, man. I'm helping you out with lies.
My neck is just on fire right now. I'm in a lot of pain.
All right, well, guys, we love you so much. Chicken wing, ling, ling. We out. Look how Nick dances, everyone. Can't even move his neck.